This is Iron Trader. It is hump day, which means it is crude day. Now, the API report came out last night, and wow, big draws right across the board. Crude had a draw of 4.6 million barrels. Gasoline had a draw of 3.3 million. Distillates had a draw of 1.3 million. And Cushing had a draw of 0.6 million. Now, remember, the EIA report will be out today at 10:30, so we'll see if it all confirms. Okay, as usual, take a look here at Bitcoin, crude oil, and natural gas. This video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy or selling stock, buy the ETF. Please like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. All right, here we have Bitcoin. We have the daily chart going on here. Okay, now you can see here we have this uptrending channel going on here. Okay, at one time this used to be like a bear flag kind of situation, but once you start breaking above that 8-day, it's just a nice, good rising channel here. So realistically, what we're looking for here is that a 93.01. That's that 100-day, and then right above it, we look at it at 93.406 level. Okay, but in the meantime, here we can just trade this thing, such a whole situation. Now, another thing I like about this is see how this 8-day crossed over. See, you're sitting at 85.589, and you got 85.227. So now the 8-day crossed over that 21-day. That's very, very bullish. Okay, so always remember to take that in consideration. Now, that doesn't mean it can't come down here, and then rally back up the same way we had here. That's very easily. Okay, so. But what we're looking for, as long as it closes above that 8-day, that's what we're looking for here. Now, I can see here, so far today we had this high of 83.355. Yesterday we had the high of right there at 88.595. So far today we have what they call an inside day. You're just high and your low is inside the previous day's high and low, but it's very early yet. Okay, so here's what we're looking for: we're looking for yesterday's high at 88.595, and then we're going to look it up here at that 88.865 level. Then we're going to come over to the top of this candle right here at 89.380. Okay, so that's going to be your resistant levels there. But really what you're looking for here, if it could rally all the way up here, 93.109, and then obviously that 50-day at 93.406 level. Okay, now again, if we can break above that, then we have this price channel going here at 95.705 level, which is basically, if you look at that, that's just the top of that candle. Okay, and then I say if we could keep rallying here, bring these price channels right across here, and you got a good, big targets all the way up here, all the way up to 110. But one level at a time. Okay, now downside. This 8-day is going to be key at 85.589, and then we have the 21 right below that at 85.227. Now, again, if that's lost, we're going to come right to the bottom of this candle here at that 83.655, and then we're going to have here at the 83.140 level. We'll come down to the bottom there at 82.07, and then we come here at 81.120, and then we're going to be looking for this 80.40 level, and then your big boy down here is 77.866, which is your 200-day, and then your retest is 76.735. Now, I always like to show you what can go on the downside and on the upside, just in case. But right now, we got this nice uprising channel situation going here. And I just think it's just going to work itself all the way up here to that 100-day. And then we have to see what happens, what the reaction is once it gets there, okay? Does it come fall right on down here, or does it break up? Okay, so always look at these. This is the 8-day, the 21-day, the 100-day, and 50-day. Those are your key levels there of support and resistance. The same way with that 200-day is a key level of support, okay? These will be your key levels here going up higher is that 100-day and that 200-day, okay? Because remember how strong it is. Look where that 21-day it hit, okay, and it just could not get through. Now eventually it broke through here. So we could have a sideways action here, but with this uptrending channel here, I think it's just going to work itself right on all the way up here to the old Hondo. Now, we're sitting only at 50. You got this kind of like a flat line situation. You got plenty of room to run. You have your green over your red, but we're sitting at the bottom. That shows good momentum to the upside. So for me, this is been a really good trader. IBIT for the long, BIT for the short. Been working out very, very nicely. That's just how I traded. There's many times I traded. The reason I like to trade those is because they're the spot price and it's 1-to-1. Okay, they're not a leverage ETF. They're not the futures. Okay, so they work very, very nicely. So what we want to watch here today, besides these simple moving averages, is yesterday's candle. Okay, so you want to watch that 88.595 on the high and 86.315 on the left. So you always want to trade the previous day's candle. If we start breaking above that, then we have a good shot here at that old Hondo. Okay, let's take a look here now at crude oil and natural gas. Okay, here we have the crude oil and we have natural gas. Big Drop this a little bit here for you. Okay, so we still have that time like almost like a rising wedge. Not as nice as the one on Bitcoin, but it's very, very similar. So again, today we had this high of 69.57. Yesterday, 69.68. Okay, so we're trading against yesterday's candle. Okay, so we want to watch that 69.68 on the top side, and we want to watch that 68.52 there on the old downside. Okay, so that's what we're trading against. Now, if we can get above that here, your next level, which we're looking for right here, is the bottom of that candle. Is that 69.80, and then we're going to come over to the top of this candle right here. You're looking at that 70.29, and then we have 70.54, and then we're really looking for that 70.66 level. That's the 100 SMA here. Okay, same pretty much like is what we're doing with the Bitcoin. Now, if you look at Bitcoin is trading with the overall market. When the market goes up, it seems like that wants to go up here. Okay, so right now the market here, I know like on a Nasdaq, you're down about a 33 here, but I don't really. It's just more like a flat kind of a situation than anything. Okay, so what we're doing here on the crude oil here is your big target is going to be, I say, is that 100-day, and then right above it we have that 71 flat, which is your 50-day. And then we can look all the way up here to your 72.93. Okay, but the question is here, once it gets to that 100-day, what the reaction is going to be. Is it going to break through, or is it going to come right on down? Now, again, we still have this descending channel here. So we could get all the way to that 100-day, and we're still descending, okay, until you really break above that 200-day to send it back up higher. But right now, we're sitting right there, okay? So a lot of times the news affects crude oil here too. So you just always take that in consideration, okay? Now, on the downside here, we want to watch yesterday's low. That's that 68.52 level. And then we want to watch this 8-day, okay? 68.22, and then the 21-day at 67.86. Now you can see that 8-day. See how it curled up over that 21-day? See how nice it's providing the support? So as long as that price is above that 8-day, this here is basically sideways to up. When it gets below that 8-day, sideways there, basically to down, okay? But we had this nice double bottom in play, and now we're above that nice key levels, and now we're rallying right up here. But again, as it rallies, we got to see what's going to be the reaction at that 100-day and possibly that 50-day. Now, 54, plenty of room to run here to the upside. The green over your red, that shows good momentum here. It's a slow mover, okay, like UCO here. It's a slow mover, but again, you can still make money off it. Okay, natural gas here. Well, you can see here how strong this 8 SMA is here. See this? Okay. Now, same way with this 50-day. Okay, we're hanging right around that 50 down. Now, yesterday we came down, closed down below it, and today we just have like that inside day. So this is what you're watching here. You're watching that 3.88 on the upside, okay, and this 8-day 3.98. That's going to be very key. Look how many times it went in. See, this is why you trade the charts, okay? So right there, 3.98. You get above that, then we're going to look at that 410. We get above that level. Okay, what we have up here, you got 421, and then we have that 425 level. That's what you're looking for on the upside. Then we can just rally it all the way up here. But let's see if we can get above that 8-day and that 21-day, and then here's your target is that 425. Now, downside here, you want to look to yesterday's low, 3.79, and then we want to look to this price channel at 3.74, which is basically just the bottom of that candle. If that is lost here, we're going to go right here to the 3.56 level, and then next is 3.55 level. Okay, but we're hanging right around that 50-day. It doesn't want to give up the ghost. Okay, but it can't give up the ghost either because it can't get above that 8-day. Okay, smash, smash, smash. Now we got to see what's going to happen with this. Now, there's nothing here that says either way. Okay, this is sitting at 45. That could curl up, that could go down. It's not overbought or oversold. The green is to the downside, so that shows momentum there to the downside, which obviously we have off of that topping tail and off of this negative divergence. So for today here, what you want to watch is watch that 50-day. We get above it, your big target is going to be this 8-day and that 21-day. Downside, if it keeps on selling, you watch yesterday's low, and then we watch this price channel 374. If that's lost, we're going to look right here to that 3.56 is your 100-day. Okay, now, easy way I trade that, UNG for the long, KLD for the short. Seems to be working very, very nicely. Okay, that's what I got for you. I'll be back here midday trading. We'll take a look here at Bitcoin, crude oil, natural gas, and then we'll see what else we can throw in the old mix. Remember, the EIA report for crude oil will be out today at 10:30. Okay, thanks for watching.